Honestly, the guys aren't even looking for sex anymore.
I mean, honestly, seriously, do these men even like women?
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at men choosing peace over modern women. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's jump right into the video.
At the end of the day, all men want is to watch football, drink light beers in a jerk circle with each other, and just be gay for each other. That's what they really want.
Fascinating. Not the least bit true, but still fascinating.
They don't want to be in a relationship. They don't want to get married.
A person could actually say that about both men and women. A lot of individuals are actually choosing to remain single and are very happy for being.
Women who resort to just a bunch of slurs are clearly bitter that men are just avoiding her, I think.
Because women can provide for themselves now, I feel like men have lost their purpose.
Their purpose? What exactly was a man's purpose prior to women being able to support themselves, I mean?
It's they don't feel the need to seek out a woman and start a family. They don't feel the need to work really hard to make a bunch of money to make a family and provide for a woman. They don't want to do that. They just want to be with each other in a jerk circle, watching football and drinking light beers.
I'm just going to say it. There's nothing wrong with a person choosing to remain single. It doesn't make a person a better person than someone else if they're in a relationship. There's nothing wrong with being single, and it's about time that some individuals out there accepted that.
Modern women aren't providing for themselves. It takes more than a paycheck to do that.
Have the men given up? I'm serious. They just stopped. They don't want to have sex anymore. They don't want to go on dates with women. They just want to hang out with their boys. Look, I get it. Men want to hang out with men. They want to do their thing. They don't want to care about women drama anymore. I don't know. Maybe someone can explain to me what's going on, because as long as men are not approaching women, they are going to be single.
That is exactly the point. Men have made it no secret. A lot of men just kind of want to be left alone at this point.
And women are having a great time. From what I've seen, single women are having a great time. Yes, maybe they want boyfriends, they want to hook up, but single women are having a great time. The single men, I don't know, not so much. What do you think?
She's clearly not having a great time if she is this bothered by men wanting to stay single.
I saw this comment saying that men are finding peace alone and don't really benefit from dating anymore. Honestly, some men probably do feel that way. But psychologically, we are not wired to thrive in isolation. Most people want connection, intimacy, and partnership. Now, the problem isn't that relationships don't benefit men. The problem is a lot of people were never taught social skills or emotional awareness that make relationships actually work. So instead of learning those skills, some people just decide it's easier to check out of dating entirely.
Even when we make a valid point, modern women just want to blame us for their singleness.
Bring back the masculine men. This generation of men wants to be chased so badly. I'm not doing it, princess. What is the quote that I just heard recently? Can't get rejected if you're not actively pursuing. Tell me you're a wounded warrior without telling me you're a wounded warrior. You need therapy, babe.
There are plenty of masculine men out there. They just don't want to be bothered by her.
Men don't come up to you, not even bitch. Nobody comes up to you in the club. Nobody comes up to you in the club. They be scary as fuck, and I don't understand why.
Y'all scared men off. Y'all scared men off. The men that you want to approach you are probably playing an NBA game right now on ESPN. So they're a little busy. You're going to complain men don't approach you, but when they do approach you, you're going to also complain.
They are not upset that men aren't approaching them. They are upset that Chad isn't approaching them.
See, the thing about it is, y'all like getting approached and being able to turn a dude down and makes you feel good. Dudes are getting tired of being on someone's TikTok. You and your girl, y'all look like y'all turning down 90% of dudes that approach anyway. So why are you complaining about being approached? You just enjoy rejecting dudes? It's crazy out here.
A lot of modern women get off on hurting average men, which is messed up enough as it is.
So I recently asked men, actually quite a few posts back, why they do not approach women anymore. And sisters, they got in them comments, about 400 comments. And we getting ready to start. Number one, I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible. I might have to do a part 2. Y'all are looking for studs. Y'all are not polite. Sisters, y'all not polite. Me Too and feminism. Apparently, they are afraid of being accused of SA.
It's a legitimate concern to have. False accusations have been out of absolute control lately.
Everyone looks the same. No one stands out or is original. The system, social media, has destroyed y'all. Y'all are not safe. Okay. Y'all said y'all prefer a bear. Now we're gonna have to expound on that, because apparently there was a poll that says women asked who they feel safer around. They said men or a bear. Y'all chose a bear. The men are salty about it.
Men are not salty over women choosing the bear. We all knew they were going to choose the bear. If anything, it's actually kind of hilarious to think about how they just know nothing about nature whatsoever.
About that. Part 2. So yeah, about the bear situation. I'm choosing a man because I'm definitely afraid of bears, grizzlies, to be exact. But let's get back into it. You have to pay for conversation. Y'all are not approachable. Ladies, y'all don't be approachable. Too transactional, only wanting money. Always begging. Y'all be out here begging these men, sis?
No.
Yeah, I know, sis. Too much attitude. Most act like escorts. Y'all put y'all dates on social media.
It boils down to money. Many modern women think they are entitled to a man's money for no reason at all, by the way.
And make men look like creeps. They do not like that when y'all post y'all videos about y'all dates. They are afraid of that you will get on social media and talk about them. Too masculine. Always looking for a man to pay their bills. Men are valuing themselves over y'all. Not worth it, no peace. Part 3.
Putting a dude on blast typically involves something so minor that it doesn't even actually matter at all.
Here's the thing. Some of y'all may not care about this list, but some of y'all might want to hear what these men have to say. But let's get back into it, because it was a long-ass list. 400 comments. Okay? Y'all are not worth it, no peace. Being attractive means absolutely nothing. Okay? That attractive women come a dime a dozen, and y'all are usually trash and nothing but problems. Okay.
Modern women love to just blindly assume that their looks are all that matters, especially to men, which just makes no sense, obviously.
Always in situationships. Too many bills and too many kids. And it just goes on and on. Okay, now, of course, I am a woman's woman, but some of these concerns are valid, because for what I see, a lot of times y'all do be begging and it's tacky. But, brothers.
Even when men bring up legitimate concerns, for some reason we still get lectured anyway.
Z-boys have it figured out. The age of chasing is over, guys. Modern men are no longer confused, and they're no longer scared. They're simply not playing the game anymore. Modern men are done performing for disinterest. Today, when a woman tells him no, a man who respects himself says, okay, and he leaves her alone. No arguing, no convincing, no follow-ups, no orbiting, no friendship code. But here's the issue women didn't anticipate. Those men, they never come back. They don't linger, they don't check in, they don't wait for a mood change. They simply move on as though nothing happened.
Modern women told men that no meant no, which is fine. Now they're furious that men actually listen to them. Crazy how that works, isn't it?
Because modern men have finally asked the obvious question about dating here in 2026. And that question is, why chase someone who is running away? Chasing assumes resistance. Resistance assumes lack of desire, and lack of desire is a dead end. Attraction that needs persuasion was never attraction to begin with. Over the past few years, men have realized something very critical. If she really wants you, she makes it easy. If she doesn't want you, no amount of effort will magically convert indifference into desire.
Chasing is a complete waste of time, and all it does is fuel a modern woman's ego while making you just tired in the process. It's absolutely not worth it.
So men have stopped chasing, not out of bitterness, but out of efficiency. Men have stopped proving. They've stopped auditioning. They've stopped trying to earn interest. These guys now operate on one simple rule: interest first, Investment second. Anything else is just bad math as far as they're concerned. And this is why women are shocked, bitter, and pissed. Not because men disappeared, but because men learned to walk away quietly. No drama, no ego battles, no speeches. Just absence. And absence hurts more than any chase ever did. But like I said before, the age of chasing is over. It's either mutual interest or it's nothing. This isn't weakness, gentlemen. This is evolution.
Most of us have seen the changes in the world, and walking away is what we did to adapt.
More and more women are becoming childless, unmarried, and miserable. By 2030, nearly half of women aged 25 to 44 will be single and childless. And like that wasn't enough, depression will become the leading cause of disability, with women being affected at twice the rate than men.
Funny thing is, they spent a decade telling us they don't need men. Fast forward to 2030, single, childless, and leading the depression charts. That's not a coincidence, that's a consequence.
This is the world that modern women asked for. It turns out the wrong decisions are not actually liberating at all. Who would have thought, hey?
Okay, I have a question for single men in their 30s who have their lives together and just haven't found the one yet for some reason. So if I was a single lady in my 30s and I wanted to meet you, where would be the best place to go? Just asking for a friend. Please let me know in the comments. Thanks.
She acts like single men are just hiding someplace. Men are not, okay? We're simply just not interested anymore.
Okay, so when my friend and I go out, we don't get approached by men. And it's happened like a handful of times where we'll go out and we look nice, you know, we're putting our best foot forward, we're fun, we're talkative, we laugh, the whole nine, okay? We don't get approached. We live in LA. I don't know if that's part of it. I don't know if men in other parts of the country are different. But in LA, it feels like that just doesn't happen anymore. I don't know.
I love how they love to blame the cities, right? Like, oh, it's this city that's the problem. But this is something that is happening all over the world. It's crazy how modern women insist on telling us when they are ovulating. I mean, that's just too much info, I would think.
I'm telling you, that singleness only hits you at night. When you ripping and running throughout the day, when you at work, when you know, whatever extracurricular activities, when you doing hobbies, when you at the gym, you don't even care about being single. That's not even on your mind. But when you pull up to the house at night and you get in that bed alone, that's when you be like, I really wish I could cuddle up with somebody, or I really wish I could tell somebody about my day. Yeah, I wish I had a little stink.
There isn't enough busy work in the world to distract these women from being eternally single.
If I'm sitting in the corner of the bar right now, like I'm literally just like sitting at a table, like does that make me unapproachable? From a man's perspective, like, are you gonna look at me and be like, that girl doesn't want to talk to me, like because she might have a boyfriend or something? Like if I like take a good stare or look at you and like give you like flirty eyes, are you still gonna come to me, or am I giving like loser loner vibes?
It does not matter where she stands at the bar. Men are avoiding these intoxicated train wrecks.
Have you ever considered the possibility you might end up a lonely old cat lady?
I have. I think about it every day. It's so hard to get someone who understands you. And
why are the women who say they won't settle okay with settling for living and dying alone with a dozen cats?
Because during all their life they think they deserve better, and the years pass and then they end up being alone.
And as they get older, they think the solution to their problem is to just crank up their standards. Absolutely genius, isn't it? What could go wrong there?
Women always have a checklist. You have to be this tall. You have to make this much money. You have to go to the gym. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to do this. Men have one thing. Please be nice and treat me with respect. Women cannot do it. Women want so many things from their men nowadays, but they have nothing to give that man. Not even respect, not even dignity, not even peace, not even comfort, nothing. They just want that man to provide them a princess lifestyle, but don't want to give him anything in return. Don't want to make his life any easier. That is why so many men have given up on dating, because women are not worth it.
The sad part is many modern women look at men's reasonable standards and then get offended at us.
I am so tired of being single. It's been basically 3 years. And at this point, I truly feel like I don't even remember what being in a relationship feels like. And I know that sounds so dramatic, but I am so used to being by myself that I can't even imagine having a person that is just always there. And every time I complain about being single, are you on the apps? Yeah, I'm on the apps, and it's a hellscape. I truly am in a relationship with it where I just go on it, feel hopeless, and just I give up, and then I delete it, and then I get so desperate to at least try to find the idea of someone that I re-download it.
She has to learn the hard way that dating apps are designed to keep her hopelessly single. Not that it really matters, the app design anyway, because these women are going to end up like that regardless, but still.
I'm literally 30 years old, and I'm getting swiped right on by men that are either of my age or older that have intimacy without commitment as their relationship preference. I genuinely feel hopeless, and I don't really care how pathetic that sounds. I give up. I haven't been looking. Everyone says, well, you shouldn't look. I haven't been looking at all. I took a break from dating for a reason, and now I'm just stuck in a drought, it seems, and I am feeling really just lost. I don't know what to do anymore, and I hate this generation.
What she doesn't realize is the men that are on the apps are the only ones actually available to her, and honestly, even the ones she swipes, really, maybe they aren't available to her actually.
We are now in the female loneliness epidemic age. A lot of women live boring lives and are more lonely than you think. You might say, well, they have a lot of guys in their DMs all the time. But most, if not all of those guys in their DMs, they just want to have sex with them. And you might think, well, they tell the girls that they want to marry them and do this and do that. But guys will say anything just to get a bit of coochie, man. And the reason as to why there's a female loneliness epidemic is because of feminism. That scam turned women into the very men they wanted.
The female loneliness epidemic is going to drive modern women into the depths of madness. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.